You're all ready to 13 students now. We'll wait for some more. This is 5-9. Somebody from 5-9 is entering our class. Okay. 14 to 12 students. Right, while we are waiting, so again, we remind you of the Zoom classroom rules. So next time, make sure you are early, at least 5 minutes before the time, since you have 30 minutes before after the next class, okay? So make sure your place is quiet, sit up straight, be respectful. Click the raise hand button if you have a question or something to share. Stay focused and always have your Math 5 textbook, workbook, paper, and pen available. Okay, this will be the last one student. Okay, so I'm about to start. All right. So next time, make sure you come early so we can start easily. All right, so welcome to our Math 5 class. So this is P5/8. Okay, so today is August 6th, 2021. This is teacher Oscar going to help you understand today's lesson. Okay, so always remember, open your mind before your mouth. It's important that we listen well so we can understand the lesson. All right, so if you remember last week, we discussed all about multiplication of fractions. I hope you still remember how to multiply fractions because we will still use that today. All right, so for today, we will be discussing the next operation in fraction. So after multiplication, we will be learning how to use division. Okay, so that is the next operation that we will be discussing. Okay, so you listen very well. You see, that's why I told you to come early because while I am talking, some are entering the class. It's disturbing. Okay, so Chapter 2, fractions, we are now going to discuss section D, which is division of fractions. Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to answer the question, how do you divide fractions and how does multiplication relate to division? All right, so let's have this example. How many boxes of pizza with 8 pieces in each box can 32? You can unmute yourselves if you have a question. Somebody's raising his hand. Okay, how many boxes of pizza with 8 pieces in each box can 32 pieces of pizza make? So this problem has something to do about division of fractions. Okay? So first important thing that we should know is the reciprocal of a fraction. This is very important. The other process involves the same with multiplication. So this one is important, reciprocal of a fraction. The reciprocal of a fraction can be obtained by switching the positions of its numerator and denominator. For example, find the reciprocal of 4/5. Numerator is 4, denominator is 5. If you will get the reciprocal, it's like this. You will interchange. So switch, it becomes 5/4. That is called reciprocal. Again, this is called reciprocal. Okay, 5/4 is the reciprocal of 4/5, and 4/5 is the reciprocal of 5/4. Find the reciprocal of 2. Okay, 2 is a whole number. You would see that it doesn't have a denominator, but a whole number actually has 1 as the denominator 1. Okay, 2 is equals to 2 over 1. So if we will get the reciprocal, it is equal to 1/2 or 1 over 2. Okay, 2 is the reciprocal of 1/2 and 1/2 is the reciprocal of 2. Okay, every number except 0 has a reciprocal. So every number, fractions, they have reciprocal except 0 because 0 is not a counting number. Okay, next. This one is a mixed number. How do we get the reciprocal? 2 and 5/7. Okay, first thing you have to do is to change this to its improper form. So 2 times 7 plus 5 over 7. So that is equals to 2 times 7, 14 plus 5 is 19 over 7. So 2 and 5/7 is the mixed number. Improper fraction is 19/7. Now, we have numerator and denominator. We just get the reciprocal. It's equal to 7 over 19. So reciprocal of 7/19 is 2 and 5/7, or reciprocal of 2 and 5/7 is 7 over 19. Okay, so just remember that reciprocal. Now, when do we get, what do we get when we multiply a fraction by its reciprocal? Okay, 4/5 times 5/4. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. So answer is equals to 1 whole. When numerator and denominator are the same, it is equals to 1 whole. Okay, so that is what happens when you multiply a reciprocal with its reciprocal. So we have this one, 2 times 1/2. The reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. So the answer is 2 times 1 times 2, 2 over 2, or 1 whole. Okay, another example. You have 2 and 5/7. You remember its reciprocal is equal to 7/19. So we write 19 over 7 times 7/19 is equals to this number, which is 133 over 133. Okay, so that means it is always equal to 1. When you multiply reciprocals, you get a value equals to 1 whole. Okay, so every product is equals to 1. The product of any fraction and its reciprocal is 1. Okay. Now, let's go to division so that you will know why do we have to learn reciprocal. Okay, division involving proper and improper fractions. Okay, so let's have the first example. 3/4 divided by 5/6. Okay, so from the relationship between multiplication and division, quotient times divisor is dividend. So we must solve blank times 5/6 is equals to 3/4 in order to find the result of 3/4 divided by 5/6. If 3/4 times 6/5 is plugged into the blank, the product will be equal to 3/4 because 3/4 times 6/5 times 5/6 is equals to 3/4. Okay, 6/5 is the reciprocal of 5/6. It gives a product of 1. So the answer is 3/4 also. Okay, so 3/4 divided by 5/6 will be equal to 3/4. Then change to multiplication and then get the reciprocal of 5/6, which is 6/5. Okay? First, you change division to multiplication and then get the reciprocal of the second fraction. 5/6 will become 6/5. The first fraction, 3/4, do not change. So division converted to multiplication, divided by converted to times, and 5/6 converted to 6/5, which is the reciprocal. Okay, so the answer now, 3 times 6, 4 times 5 is equals to 18/20. Simplify, the answer is equals to 9/10. Okay, steps. Yes, somebody is talking. What do you want to say? You want to say something? Who is that talking? The microphone is on. Next time you go to class on time, because you are disturbing the class, it's 10:45. Class is 10:30. Okay, steps to divide fractions. First, change division sign to multiplication sign and replace the divisor with its reciprocal. Multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Simplify the result if necessary. Okay, let's apply. 1/3 divided by 3. So first, we will write 1/3 and then division sign to multiplication. So that becomes 1/3 times 1/3. 3 becomes 1/3 because that is the reciprocal of 3/1. Okay? Next, multiply. So 1 times 1, 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay? So first thing you do, you change division to multiplication. And then get the reciprocal of the second number. 3 here, when you write 3/1, the reciprocal is 1/3 or 1/3. So then multiply now. 1 times 1, 3 times 3. So the answer is 1/9. Next, we have the whole number 4 divided by 3/5. Okay, for 4, you will not do anything. You just write 4/1. Okay, and then division change to multiplication. So 4/1 times 5/3. Okay, you change that the sign and then the reciprocal of 3/5. 4 over 1 times 5 over 3. So 4 times 5, 20 over 3. Okay, we can simplify this. 20 divided by 3. We have 6 and 2/3. Okay, that is the answer now. 4 divided by 3/5 is equals to 6 and 2/3. Next, 24 over 9 divided by 4/11. So what you will do, you will just copy 24 over 9 divided by 4/11. The division becomes multiplication. So you will write 24 over 9 times 11 over 4. 11 over 4 is the reciprocal of 4/11s. Okay, now you can cancel 24 and 4. Both are divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay, now, so you will have 6 times 11 and 9 times 1. 66 for 6 times 11. 9 times 1 is 9. Okay, 66 over 9 is improper fraction. We will simplify. 66 divided by 9 is equals to 22 over 3, or simplify 7 and 1/3. Okay, so that means 24 over 9 divided by 4/11 is 7 and 1/3. Very easy, right? If you know how to multiply. Okay, next, 5/36 divided by 25/6. Okay, for our working, 5/36, do not change. Division, make it multiplication. 25/6, reciprocal, 6 over 25. Okay, you see? Change division to multiplication, and then 25/6, reciprocal, 6/25. Okay, now we can cancel 5 and 25 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Next, 6 and 36, we can divide also by 6. 6 divided by 6, 1. 36 divided by 6 is 6. What we do here is called cancellation. We cancel with a common number with their GCF. Okay, so next, 1 times 1, 6 times 5. 1 times 1 is 1, 6 times 5 is 30. So this is already the answer with 5/36 divided by 25/6. 1/30 or 1 over 30. Okay, now how about if we have mixed numbers? I think you already have the idea. When performing a division involving mixed numbers, convert the mixed number into improper fractions before performing the division. So if you have mixed number, make it improper fraction. So you only have numerator and denominator. Example, 2 and 5/8 is mixed number. We will change it first to improper. So 2 and 5/8, change 8 times 2 plus 5. We have 21. 21 over 8 divided by 3/4. Okay, division, you make it multiplication. 3/4, you make it 4/3 or 4 over 3, the reciprocal. Okay, so that is simply the process. Now, let's check. We can apply cancellation 4 and 8, 21 and 3. Okay, 3 and 21, we can divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1. 21 divided by 3 is equals to 7. Okay, 4 and 8, we can divide by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, next, multiply. 7 times 1, 2 times 1. Answer is 7 over 2. We divide 7 divided by 2. So this is improper. We can get the mixed number. So answer is 3 and 1/2. 7 divided by 2 is 3. And then you have a remainder 1. So 3 and 1/2. So 2 and 5/8 divided by 3/4 is 3 and 1/2. Okay, now how about if the mixed number is in the divisor, the second number? So 7/2 or 7/2 divided by 5 and 4/9. So 7/2, you just copy. 5 and 4/9, you change to improper. So 9 times 5, 45, plus 4, 49. So it will now become 7/2 divided by 5 and 4/9 is equals to 7/2 divided by 49/9. Where did we get 49? 9 times 5, 45, plus 4, 49. Okay, next, we will get, or we will change division to multiplication and then reciprocal of 49/9. So 7/2 times 9/49. Okay, we change the sign and then the reciprocal. Okay, look at the numbers. 7 and 49, 9 and 2. We can only cancel 7 and 49. 7 divided by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Okay, next. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 7 is 14. So the answer is 9/14. No more simplest form. 9/14 is already the answer. You cannot divide 9 and 14 by any number. Okay? So 7/2 divided by 5 and 4/9 is 9/14. Okay? Another one, we have 12 and 2/3 divided by 16/27. We write it this way. 12 and 2/3 divided by 16/27. 3 times 12 plus 2 is equals to 38/3. 38/3 divided by 16/27. Next, change the sign from division to multiplication and then reciprocal, just like this. Division to multiplication and then 16/27 becomes 27/16. Okay, look at the numbers. 27 and 3, 38 and 16. We can divide them. Okay, 3 and 27 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Okay, next. 38 and 16. Both can be divided by 2. 16 divided by 2, 8. 38 divided by 2 is 19. So you have a new number. 19 times 9, 1 times 8. 19 times 9 is equals to 171. 1 times 8 is 8. So you have 171/8. If you simplify, 171 divided by 8 is 21 and 3/8. So that is the answer now. For 12 and 2/3 divided by 16/27 is equals to 21 and 3/8. Okay, now it's time for us to have the practice. I want you to get your book, the textbook. Go to page 30. Textbook, page 30. Okay, Math 5 textbook, page 30, you will answer number 1, A to D, and number 2, A to F. Okay, so this is what you will see in your book. Okay, this is what you will see for our practice. Math textbook, page 30. Okay, number 1, find the reciprocal. Okay, so it's like this. 5/7 is 7/5. Okay, continue with B, C, and D. B is a mixed number. So change first to improper. 1 and 2/3. You will have 3 times 1 plus 2 is equals to 5/3. So what is the reciprocal of 5/3? Okay, you just change, it becomes 5/3 is equals to 3/5. Okay, next, letter C, 27, whole number. Its denominator is 1. So 27 is 27 over 1. So what is its reciprocal?
127.
Okay, very good. 1 over 27. Okay, letter D. 18/5. 18/5. What is the reciprocal?
5/18.
Okay, that's correct. 5 over 18. So you understand the reciprocal. Now let's go to number 2. Find the values in the simplest form. So we will divide now. 2/3 divided by 2. So you will write 2/3 divided by 2 over 1. It becomes 2/3. Then you change 2 times. 2/3 times 1/2. Okay? So you look at that. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 2, 6, you can simplify. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the answer is 1/3. Okay, you do letter B. Letter B, 21 will become 21 over 1 divided by 7/8. Okay, you continue. Okay, if you write it like this, 21 over 1 times 8 over 7. Okay, 21 and 7, you can divide by 7. So 7 becomes 1, 21 becomes 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 1 times 1 is 1. So the answer is 24. Okay, so look at 21 and 7. 7/8 become 8/7. Then you divide both 21 and 7 by 7. So it becomes 1 and the other one is 3. Okay, let's go to letter C, D, E, F. Okay, you will just answer until F. A, B, C, D, E, F only. Then we go to your workbook later. I'll show the first step for letter C. Where did we get 10/3? 10, 3. 3 times 3, 9, plus 1, 10. 10 over 3 divided by 2/3. So change to times. And then 2/3, write it as the reciprocal. 3, 2. 3 over 2. Okay, when you answer, it will be like this. Okay, 3 and 3, we cancel 1. So 10 times 1 is 10. 1 times 2 is 2. 10 over 2 or 10 divided by 2 is equals to 5. So letter C, the correct answer is 5. Okay, letter D is easy for you. You will just write 18 over 20 times 4 over 1. 4 and 20, you can divide by 4. What will be the new number? 4 and 20. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So instead of writing 18 over 20 times 4, 1, you will now have 18 over 5 times 1 over 1. In 5, 18 divided by 5 is equals to 3 and 3/5 or 3 and 3/5. Okay, that is the answer, letter D. Now, letter E. For letter E, it's like this. 1/2, copy. 2 and 3/8, the improper. 8 times 2 plus 3. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 3, 19. So you will write 1/2 divided by 19/8. Then get the reciprocal of 19/8. It is 8/19. 8/19. Then 8 and 2, you can divide by 2. It's like this. 8 and 2 becomes 4 and 1. So 1 times 4, 1 times 19. Answer is 4/19. Next, the last one. 22 divided by 2 and 3/4. 22 we write as 22 over 1. 2 and 3/4 we change to from mixed number to improper. 4 times 2 plus 3. 2 is 8 plus 22. 1 divided by 11/4. Reciprocal of 11/4 is 4/11. And then you will have 22 and 11. We can divide by 11. So 22 becomes 2. 11 becomes 1. It's like this. 22/11 divided by 11. It's now 2 times 4 and 1 times 1. 8 over 1 equals 8, or the answer is 8. So you can look at the correct answer. I'll give you 30 seconds to copy the correct answer if your answer is wrong. But if your answer is right, very good for you, because you already understand the lesson. So if you know how to multiply, division is easy. Last week we learned how to multiply. Now we just apply that. But important is we need to get the reciprocal first. We switch the numerator and denominator of the second fraction. Okay? So I think you are ready for our other exercise in your workbook. Okay, so in your workbook, you get your workbook. We will just answer this. Letter L, 1 to 6. Letter M, N, O, 1 to 4. Pages 23 to 25. Letter L is easy because it's just reciprocal. You look at this. Okay, workbook. This is what you will answer. Okay, I give you, for letter L, I'll just give you 3 minutes to answer. I think 2 minutes will do. And then we go to letter M, letter N, and letter O. After that, we're finished. We will just answer 1 to 4, 1 to 4 for M and O. I know this is very easy for you. Okay, so let's have number 1. Number 1, 1/2 reciprocal is 2/1 or 2. If your answer is 2/1 or 2/1, that is also correct. But next time, just write 2. Okay, number 2, 2/3. Switch becomes 3/2 or 3/2. Okay, number 3, 4 or 4/1, it becomes 1/4. 10/1 is 1/10. Number 5, 1 and 2/3. So 3 times 1 plus 2 is 5/3. If you write the reciprocal, it's 3, 5. Okay, number 6. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1, 13/4. If you write the reciprocal, you have 4, 13. You see? Okay, you check your work. You look at these answers. You write them in your book also, so you will know when you review. When I give another quiz, maybe next week, you already know how to answer it correctly. It's okay if you make mistake, no problem. As long as you listen, you will know the correct answer next time. Okay, we go to letter M. Okay, calculate each of the following. Show the workings. Okay, I will show for number 1. Look at number 1. 1/2 times 1/2. 2 becomes 1/2 and then change to times. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, I give you 3 minutes for this. Go. Okay, answer for number 2. 3 halves or 3/2 divided by 2 becomes 3/2 times 1/2. 1/2. Okay, so answer is 3/4. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, number 3. 5/8 divided by 5. Okay, reciprocal of 5 is 1/5. 1/5. So you will have 5/8 times 1/5. fifth, or 1/5. 5 times 1, 8 times 5. So answer is 540. Simplest form is 1/8. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 40 divided by 5 is 8. Last number, number 4. 2 divided by 1/4. So 2 is 2/1 times 4/1. Reciprocal of 1/4 is 4, 1. So 2 times 4 is equals to 8. Okay, you look at the answers for letter M before we go to letter N. So I'll give you 30 seconds to, or 10 seconds to look at the answers or copy the correct answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to letter N. Okay, calculate each of the following, show the workings. 1/2 divided by 1/3. So I'll show. 1/2 divided by 1/3. I will answer again number 1. You will answer 2, 3, 4. Look at number 1. 1/2 times 3. Because the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3/1 or 3. 1 times 3/2. 3/2, and then 3 divided by 2 is 1 and 1/2. Okay, continue with 2, 3, 4. I'll give you another 3 minutes. Number 2, 2/3 divided by 1/2 is equals to 2/3 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 over 3. 4/3 is equals to 1 and 1/3. Okay, for number 3, 3/5 times 1/5, 5 over 1 or 5. So 3 times 5, 15 divided by 5. Answer is simply 3. Number 4, 9/10 divided by 1/3. It becomes 9/10 times 3. So 9 times 3, 27 over 10. We don't write the 1 anymore. Okay, so 1/3 is equals, the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3. Okay, so 9 times 3 is 27. 10 times 1 is 10. So 27 over 10 is equals to 2 and 7/10. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds to copy the correct answer. So you have something to review. I will give quiz next week, next Friday, August 13, about addition, multiplication, and division. Okay, that's it. Now let's go to the last letter, letter O, 1 to 4 also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, look at number 1. I will show number 1 again. You will answer 2, 3, and 4. Okay, look at number 1. 2 and 1/2 divided by 2/3. 2 and 1/2 change first to 2 times 2 plus 1. 5, 2 times 3, 2. 5, 2, 5/2 divided by 2/3 is 5/2 times 3/2. So 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 2 is 4. 15 over 4. 15 divided by 4 is 3 and 3/4. Okay, continue. This will be the last, number 2, 3, and 4. I give you 5 minutes. After that, we will check and we are finished. Just follow the pattern. I am answering number 1 so you can follow the steps. Number 2 is 4 and 1/5 divided by 3/5. 4, 1/5 divided by 3/5. Okay, let's show the answer before we go to 3 and 4. Is 21 over 5 divided by 3/5 or 3/5. 21 over 5 times Reciprocal of 3, 5 is 5, 3. Next, 5 and 5. Actually, you can cancel 5 and 5. So 21 times 5 is 105. 5 times 3 is 15. When you divide 105 divided by 15, answer is 7. So the answer in number 2 is 7. Whole number, not a fraction. Okay? You copy the steps. And seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, for the last two numbers, number 3 and 4, I think 2 minutes. Just continue answering. Change the mixed number to improper. 7 and 1/2 is 15, 2. 2 times 7, 14 plus 1, 15. 15, 2. Divided by 7 tenths. Then 15, 2 times 10, 7. Okay, for number 3, I answered already. So we have 2 times 7 plus 1, 15, 2 times 10, 7. It's like this. 15 times 10, 2 times 7. 15 times 10 is 150. 2 times 7 is 14. 150 over 14. The final answer, the mixed number is 10 and 5 7. Simplest form, 10 and 5 7. Okay, for number 4, 2 9s times divided by 1 and 2, 36. We change first 1 and 2, 36. 36 times 1 plus 2, 38. 38, 36. So 2 9s times 38 over 36. Reciprocal is 36, 38. Okay, so this will be the answer now. 2 times 36, 9 times 38. Okay, 72, 342. Actually, you can cancel, but the final answer now is 419. So you have 20 seconds to copy. Copy the correct one. Copy the correct answer. Okay, that's it. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you next week. So study. We will have quiz next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, teacher.
เชื่อออกไปแล้วคุณไม่ทันหรอก
เด็กๆไปหา
Stop
ทานข้าว
record
โอเคครูลืมสต็อป